Hi, this is Doris from Resale Finds. I'm doing the inside of the desk. I've decided to keep a majority of it in its natural mahogany state and keep the original olive green leather. So I'm now just applying the transfer, which is the same as on the outside. So I've cleaned the surface really well, made sure there's no dust. And as I've talked to you about in my previous videos on transfers about halos. So I'm just going to see if I can show you. I'm just going to quickly pull it back and let you see. Whoops, let me just move you back a bit. See the ghosting shadow here? This is called the halo. So this is the adhesion, where the adhesion finishes. So it's about 1.5 mils thick, I guess. And when I talked about in my previous videos about plying, you really want to get that adhered to as much as you can. It may take a little bit more time, and because this is leather, I'm certainly going to make sure that I do this. So I'm just going to basically pull this back so you can see it, and I will come back in and finish it off properly. Just let you see how pretty this transfer is. So, and of course be careful too when you lift and it goes back down again that you don't catch the transfer. So a really good way of doing it is that you push in and peel back. So push into the paper that you're peeling back, and that'll stop the transfer from flicking under itself. And I tell you what, I've done that so many times, and you will ruin and lose your transfer of that bit that you're applying. So I'm just going to show you very quickly, and then you can have a look at the transfer. So it's pretty much the same as on the front. It's Midnight Floral. I've cut it up into sections. And here, of course, you can see all the ghosting. So this is really good because I can see it in different light. It's catching a different light, so it's really showing up in the camera, which is really good. Good for me. It's really pretty. Had a bit of a moment with the desk today. I came in thinking, no, I just need to put something else on there. Put that one on in the corner. And this corner under here, under this side, was millimeters out, and when I closed the lid, it was catching on the rim of the desk, and it was like, you are kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. So there was absolutely nothing I could do about it, but very, very carefully take it off so I didn't break the resin mold. Sand it underneath because it pulled some of the paint off. Paint, dry, glue, reposition, and that's pretty much taken me all day to do. Right, so you can see that halo. So you're coming in behind and you're pushing, see if you can see my stick, you're pushing in the direction that you're pulling up on, and that should help adhere. I'm going to use this one actually because this is a wider surface. That versus that, no-brainer really, isn't it? Alright, so I'm pulling, pushing, pulling, just going back over any little spots, pulling, keeping this nice and tight, pull, pull, pull. Right, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but you get the gist of it. I'm going to pop you down. Whoops, that's not very clear. I'll give you a walk around and let you see what it looks like when it's finished. Burnishing is really important, and it's good to go back in with the fingers afterwards and just help adhere, burnishing that halo right out. So I'm going to spend a bit of time and make sure that's right. I think this is really pretty and I'm really happy with it now. Glad I didn't paint this. It's not the perfect colour, but it actually matches the colours in the transfer, so fantastic. So, still haven't seen any pics from what you guys been doing over the weekend, so post some in the comments. I'd love to see what you've been doing. Enjoy your evening, and it's back to work for everybody tomorrow. Oh, yes, I think just about everybody, isn't it? Thank you. Good night.